Or I might look on my phone for my verse of the day and hope that cheers me up a bit. Today, here's the one I chose for you. James 1, 2, and 3. Consider it pure joy, brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of any kind. Because, you know, the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Well, best word in that verse for me, those two verses, is consider. Not, you got to do it now. You got to get with the program. No, James, brother of Jesus, says, consider. Okay, I think maybe I can do that. I can consider. What's joy? Is it just when we smile? No, it's actually, this might sound a little serious now, it's a condition of the heart. And it is a determined choice you and I make to look for the bless in the mess. To look for the bless in the mess. And guess what? It's a process. This joyful stuff, this Jesus joy is what I call it when I finally get it, takes a while. All right, we have to practice. Oh dear, you're saying practice? Y'all look pretty comfortable right now. Here's what we have to do when we get the bad news. Focus on the positive. Pray. You know, prayer isn't just the gimme thing. Gimme, 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 I want this, I want that. Right. It's a conversation, and it's letting God know how you feel. Even though, guess what? He knows. But if I say that I'm angry or mad, that makes all the difference. You stretch out and you help each other. And you know, the best thing that I have found is texting. I love to text prayers if I'm thinking of someone. If I've got a real problem, real issue that I'm dealing with, and I'm going to be with somebody that won't be a very joyful thing, I'll text one of my girlfriends or in my small group, one of my writer friends, and I'll say, hey, shoot one up for me. I'm going to go see you-know-who. And that you-know-who visit is a lot better after that happens. So we do all that, and then we seek for the light. We seek for the light. The light? Remember I said the title is The Colors of Joy? All right, can we see colors if it's darkness? No. Say that. No. So it's in John. The whole book of John talks about Jesus being the light. He says, I am the light of the world, and whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Oh boy, I got to do something else. Now I got to look for light. This is hard work. This is hard work, you know, getting joyful. But really, are you ready? It's not that hard. We just ask. Jesus, I want your light in my life and in my heart. There. I'm done. Well, not quite. But I want you to know this isn't a salad bar kind of light. You can't say, I want some light to handle my brother or my sister or my job. But you know, I don't want you touching that thing over there. I want to keep that. I don't want your light on that. Why not? Well, that's a yeah, but. That's a what? You got a case of the yabbits? Yeah, okay. Yeah, God, I need your help for that, but not for that other thing. I want to keep that. You know, I kind of like dragging that around. That's a yabbit. Do you have any yabbits? Without the light, we can't see the colors of our joy. Now, when I lost my sister in a tragic car accident, God did a wonderful thing. That's kind of like, do you know what kaleidoscopes are? All right. Does a kaleidoscope work when the lights are off? No. Close your eyes. Do you see any colors right now? No. No? Open them. Any colors? All right. God took a death, tragic death, road rage, car crash, and turned it into something beautiful that helps others, and that's one of my books, The Grief Monster. He turned this from black and gray and depression into all these vivid colors. I'm just going to walk across so you can I'm just going to flash some pages so you can see the colors that he rearranged and made this one of my kaleidoscopes. He turned the blacks into greens and gold. Here's some color. He took all the sadness and made it into different colors. And this became a resource. It became a resource for groups of all kinds who have lost someone, or other groups, depressions, divorces, where we get a sense of loss, our health. You know that when you lose part of your health, you're really going through grief. You're going through the stages of losing the someone when you might be lost, how they feel when you're gone. So that's also a loss. But he transformed it into all those beautiful colors. But first, I had to go and do what? I had to ask him for light and for his help. All right, now we have something that I want to show you, and you're all going to get one, so I'll need my husband, Dick, to come up. By the way, the husband of almost 47 years.
Wow, all right.
Yes, those are consecutive years. We have something for each one of you. Now, tell me, do you know what a kaleidoscope is? You said you did, right? All right, I have one for each one of you, and I should have enough. So I'm going to ask Dick, and I don't know, I might need some other help.
Volunteers, anybody?
To help, just pass one out. There should be. They might have to open it. When you get your kaleidoscope, I want you to play with it. Check it out. Look at it. And hopefully they'll all work. Hold it up to the light. Hold it up, looking outdoors. And tell me what you notice about your kaleidoscope. Now, if you look, ladies, I see a table where just about all of you have it. All right. Are you seeing different colors in your kaleidoscope? I'm just going to keep on talking while you get it, because we are kind of spread out. Look at that kaleidoscope and think of it as a kaleidoscope of you. A kaleidoscope of you. Your life, your circumstances. Do you see different colors? You can all call out. Do you see different colors?
Yes.
All right. Will you call out some of the colors that you see? Just yell them out. You don't have to raise your hand. Red, yellow, blue, pink. Oh. Really? Who had the pink one? Ooh, cool. Orange, green. All right, shake it up and move it around a little bit. Oh, you're good. You guys are good.
That one's not working?
All right, now. We had enough, right? Yay. Okay, shake it up. All right, now.
Is there any more? One more?
Oh, be sure they get them. Be sure the vendors all get them, and Melissa.
For another. A couple more.
One broke already.
Here we go. Here you go. You're welcome.
All right. Now, do me a favor, but you'll get it back, so don't panic. Trade with your neighbor. Trade with your neighbor, and you want your own back. Trade with someone. All right, look at theirs.
It's okay, though. You want to take a look? No.
Is theirs the same as yours?
Okay.
Is theirs the same as yours? No, why not? Everybody's different. Everybody has. All right, now get your own back. I know some of you are getting upset. You want your own. All right. If you look at your own, look in there again and pick out the biggest, most jagged, crazy looking piece. Just fix your eyes on it. I'm leaving my notes. This is all from my heart right here. All right, you got your eyes on one that's really big. It can be pretty because, you know, those shapes in there are pretty. Because God already recycled those ugly black pieces of glass in your kaleidoscope. He's made it bright and shiny and beautiful. You got one picked out? All right, name that thing. Whether it's cancer or recovery or radiation or a neighbor. That might be your biggest issue right now. Name it. Say it out loud or to yourself. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right? I heard a whole bunch of stuff. I heard neighbor 3 times. I know. What are you going to do about that dog, right? All right. Name that piece you did. So that is your your life that you want God to work on. That you want God's help with. Remember I said we had to practice? We had to practice getting joy and getting light. Well, we have to ask first. And then ask every day and practice. How are you? And be a positive person. You got your kaleidoscope. I got one more thing to show you. We go through different stages, don't we? Remember, I said it's a process. And remember, James said, consider pure joy. He didn't say, I have to get it yesterday.
Look at all the cupcakes you're missing.
So yummy, yummy, yummy. A little demonstration.
Free cupcakes. You're all missing out.
To sort of wrap up our talk. And then we're going to have a special song.
Hi, Greg Wegner. Our go-to guy for the photography.
When we start out in this journey of finding our joy, we might start out one way, like this. Am I joyful? How can you tell? Okay, we start out this way, then through this process, remember, I'm going to ask for God's protection and help. So you see, this is very floppy, and it goes every which way but loose, and some days I'm like this.
I like that one.
Some days I might look all right. I still got this thing under there, because that's where I started. That's where I started. Then, I'm getting strong. I'm getting my weak knees are getting strong. That's what Paul said, right? I'm getting strong, and I'm getting old, and now I feel better.
All right now. All right.
I've got my red, strong, bold hat on. All right, I'm working on it. This might be a few months down the road, but now I think I got it. Yes,
Michael Jackson.
I think I got my joy. Here's my joy hat.
My stomach's growling.
You know what? I can't get real joy unless I really and truly get rid of this old junk.
That's right. All right.
Yes. Get rid of it. Go ahead now.
There you go. Yes.
And
Michael Jackson. I'm back.
for real, this is my joy hat, which I bought when my dad passed away, but we aren't going to go into that right now, or I won't be able to finish the rest. But then, so the joy hat. All right, so I'm joyful, I'm strong. I've asked for God's help. I got my floppy hat, that old black thing. I hope I don't see it again for a long time. But somehow, we have to find balance. We have to find balance. We have to say, yeah, I'm joyful, I'm happy, I got God, I'm really with it today. I won't be really with you tomorrow. So I might end up doing the black thing once in a while. Because let's be real. Let's be real. Every day is not going to be joy happy. So this is my balance hat, blue. Oh, I hate to take this one off. I like it the most. Here's my balance hat. Blue for balance. Where's that oil lady?
There's an oil for that.
And I think there's even an oil called Balance, or at least I have one. Similar company, maybe. And so let's look for balance. Let's remember the joy. Remember where we started. Remember where we started. I don't want to go back there. Do you?
No.
But remember, we had to ask God all the way through in my little floppy hat. I got bold, felt good, got joy, and then I thought, oh, I don't know how you do that every day, right? So look for balance. Text your friends, call them, stretch it out. That's why we're here today. Stretch it out. And besides this awesome conclusion with the hats, I've asked for a beautiful singer to come and give me my final wrap up for you. And I think it's a song that you'll all know, and I'm going to ask you to please join in. Jackie? Thank you so much.
Yay! Woohoo! Woohoo!
This little light is mine. I'm gonna let it shine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.